Knocker to my feet, hurt the slab, yeah. Better off worse, took the good with the bad, yeah. I don't took violent, they'll come bad, yeah. I don't took hold
back in the day. Now it's kind of iffy. You know what I'm saying? Now it's kind of iffy. But back in the time, what was the main spots where you can mingle and catch people, you know what I'm saying, and knowing they was in the music, you know?
Shoot, let me see, bro. That's the thing though. I wasn't on the scene like that.
You weren't on the scene?
Yeah,
okay.
Like K-Rock brought me right in. Like I wasn't even trying to rap or nothing like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We was in the hood playing, freestyling, and K-Rock kind of saw us, you know what I'm saying, recording and shit. Like we had 2 jam boxes though. One recording, one playing the music, and we was just right there freestyling, playing around and shit like that. K-Rock seen that and they went full fledged, you know what I'm saying? He come back, they got songs.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, damn. You know, we just fucking around playing and he come back with songs. I was like, ooh, hell yeah. You know, so he kind of brought me in, bro, and took me down there to Kevin A. But outside of that shit, we was in our own lane. We wasn't I wasn't nowhere with the rapping shit, but in the hood, you know, in the crook, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's where we was.
So before I ask this other question I got, can you define the crook for people? Because a lot of people don't understand what a crook is.
CROOKS is an acronym, you know what I'm saying? K-Rock came up with this when we was coming up with the whole concept, you know what I'm saying? It constantly reminded of our corrupted streets. That's why we say we wasn't cripping, you know, we crooking. You know what I'm saying? I see was we go take something from a nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? But we had mottos and shit though. Like when fuck you unless you need fucking. Like we, you know, back in the day, stunting wasn't the thing to do back in our day. You know what I'm saying? We go get them niggas. That's that. Oh, you trying to flip. That's how, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we was, bro. But it's constant reminder of our corrupted streets, crooks, because of where we from, you know what I'm saying? Real talk.
So like, where was the music influence coming from before even meeting K-Rock? Like, who was you listening to? Did you know anybody that was coming out of Dallas at that time?
I didn't know nobody. I listened to everybody though. I listened to, you know what I'm saying? I was Pimpster, you know, of course, Ron C.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them cats, Gucci Crew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Besides that, Cottonmouth, you know what I'm saying? That's the nigga right there, man.
Oh yeah, OG Cottonmouth.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, I was just on the phone with him.
Other than that, wasn't too on the scene like that. So, but my other influence was NWA. My brother really influenced me with all that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once he brought NWA, that changed my whole whole game. Cause I've been in the music though. My uncles had all the DJ equipment. Records, they had crates of all the records, all the old school shit, all the new school shit. I used to catch everything, bro, everything.
Right.
Old Bobby Jimmy, all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you say you had the mix, so you had a mix of everything. It was a gumbo pot. Yeah,
everything.
So I heard you one time talking about 8 Ball MJG.
That's who. If you gonna say influence me, that's them the 2 cats. Them, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Spice One.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Pac a little bit. You know what I'm saying? After, you know, that first Pac, I ain't like Pac shit.
Right, like the Tupacalypse and all that.
Strictly for my niggas.
Strictly for my niggas, yeah.
I ain't like none of that.
With my thugs.
Yeah, I like him on CD, Me Against the World.
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I took on to him. But then, like, before that, like, Pro Righteous Teachers, shit that motherfucker wouldn't even think, like, you know what I'm saying? Spice One, MC8. E40, bro.
Oh yeah, E40
40 is, you know what I'm saying? 40 the man, man.
Man, 40, yeah, he that guy, man. You know what I'm saying?
But a gumbo of all that shit. But mainly, they ball them JG, bro.
So you say, let's go back to first. Before I go to that question, let's say this. Okay, the crook. So that crook. So it stands for something. But a lot of people, when it came out, I mean, all the Crips. It don't matter what you said in that song. It was I'm a Crip for life.
Real talk, man. Real talk.
Didn't give a fuck. Like why you think?
Yeah, I guess you know, motherfuckers wasn't hearing crook,
right?
For, you know, And they just, I really think they just thought that's what I said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't say nothing. I just let them run with it.
Right, let them run with
hey,
it.
Man, hey.
In my vicinity of people, we thought, Crook was like the edited version that we was hearing, you hear on the radio.
Yeah, the clean version.
Right, the clean version. So they say, oh, Pookie got a raw version out there. You know what I'm saying? You got to go get that uncut. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker say Crip, nigga. What the hell you mean? You know what I'm talking about? Shit, fuck
man.
you mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so.
Crook, man, we was in the North and always trying to, establish ourselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Our little hood was just a little set up apartments in the North. And shit, we trying to put our foot in the door.
Right, facts.
So we went, that's where we broadcast right there, you know what I'm saying?
So the people out there in Indiana, Chicago, Cali, where is the Crook?
The Crook is on Forest Lane. Really is on Ardelia and Walnut.
Right.
Walnut and Ardelia, man. North Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Down the street from Forest Lane that y'all heard them talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's the next street out from Richardson. So
yeah,
we on the edge of that motherfucker.
And so how is North Dallas divided up?
I'm gonna say you got Garland who do their little thing, you know what I'm saying?
Like that's Ferguson.
Yeah, that's like the Grove kind of, but they bleed into Garland, so it's like we all right there, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We all right next to each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you go down the street, you in Garland. You know what I'm saying? You go down the other street, you in Richardson, and all of them next to each other. So it's like, bro, it's so close. Then you got Forest Lane down the street, Hamilton Park down the street. You know what I'm saying?
Hamilton Park.
They own hoods. Right. You know what I'm saying? Forest Lane wasn't too much a hood back then. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard too much from Forest Lane back then. You know, it was either Hamilton Park, Stony Crook, Garland cats, they was different type of cats from where we was from. They had like money and shit. So
right.
Well, so we thought, you know what I'm saying? They was them good houses and shit like that. We all those Section 8 babies. Everybody in the Crook was from somewhere else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm from, moved all around like that. That's where everybody in the state was like that.
Right.
From somewhere else. So it was a gumbo of just everybody from every side of town. You know what I'm saying? And that was pretty much it, bro. Like,
what about like Maple, Spring Valley,
Spring Valley was their own side.
Right.
You know, Mayhem was a fool.
Yeah, Mayhem. Yeah.
And you got the other North Dallas, which is Webb Chapel now. You know.
So you call it the other North Dallas.
Yeah,
so
that's the North. That's North Dallas.
That's North, and then you got the North.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's why I want people to understand, so they understand when they
North Dallas is like Webb Chapel. You know what I'm saying? That side of it's like, I'm gonna say from North Park and shit like that, all the way to the Webb Chapel, Marsh Lane, and all that stuff around there. They own hood,
right?
Certified, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they Crip niggas,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's up to the north though? You know what I'm saying? Them my niggas out there.
Yeah, when you go to the north, you never know what you gonna get. You know, like one thing. Once I moved out there from the cliff to the north and got to see what North Dallas was about, you know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can go to Maple, and then you can come over here and you be in the Mexican hood.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They all gang banging midnights and all that stuff like that. And then you go over here, you got Webb Chapel, then you got Spring Valley, you know what I'm saying? And then you come over here, then you got the Adelia boys. And what messed me up, because we always heard of the Crook. We always messed around with the Crook, you know what I'm saying? But I know when I came at that time, 8 Deuce was a big thing.
Yeah, 8 Deuce is straight out the Crook.
Right, because it was mixed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had Bloods and Crips in there.
Right.
And ours, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
and what it was gray over everything.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And my little nigga Nitty, you know what I'm saying? He started that 8 Deuce thing, man. And them boys, T Cash and them boys is a real staple in the North. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, man. Real talk.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to be over there. I used to run with Lieutenant.
Yeah,
Red,
yeah.
like say that. I'm saying, man.
Yeah, Red
like,
my nigga too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Wet Dolly Red. You know what I'm saying? The frick. Yeah, that's my nigga. So you know, and what I'm saying, like I done been through there. You know what I'm saying? So I know. So when I talk, I know what I'm talking about.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? I know Calvin Ward. Like I say, Mike General. I know Vernon and them all over there from Spring Valley. So you know, like. Yeah, I done been through there. You know what I'm saying?
Kilo, Solo.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, shout out to all them boys. So like how, like was you and K-Rock staying in the same apartments?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's how y'all end up meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Crook is 13030 out there. We stayed in the same apartment.
Okay, and then K-Rock seen y'all freestyling, or he just wanted to get somebody together.
He just seen like he probably. You have to ask. He probably was already on his music thing because he's so good, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Freestyle.
Right.
You know, the writing in your head, shit, like no paper, no pen. K-Rock the first nigga I ever seen do that.
Right.
As for Jay-Z was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas talking about Jay-Z with all.
Black and blue cell phone hookup, a ver. See how you work.
Hello? I want $40 worth of smoke.
What? Coño, qué mierda este
Of
pinche
course I do.
teléfono.
I've been getting it from you for weeks. You mean you ain't got... What?
I can't hear shit. Who? Ow!
Phone's all fucked up.
What?
You got any reefer?
Who is this?
Who the hell you think I am?
I don't know you.
I've been getting it for you for the longest. You better get me some smoke, man.
I'm not calling you.
Don't you talk to me if you ain't got no reefer, man.
Oh, yeah? Well, fuck you.
Well, fuck you, too.
Eat shit, too.
I got a dial phone. I got a push automatic dial.